Hey there, welcome back to Expeditions Rome. So it's been a weekend and a half, almost a full week actually, since I played this. So um, I don't remember what we were doing, but obviously the quests are pretty nice. So we didn't have Cineros with us for the Man Crusher. That's right, because he was injured. We have to do a pacification because we just secured a region. So okay, we got to do that. Um, we're at 4 out of 6. Fair enough. Zenobia is the woman who ran the Palmyra Empire, I think, if I remember correctly. Um, and then the Whack the Mole. This is this is something that takes a little bit longer to resolve. All right, and then as far as our outpost goes, we have the bath up. If I remember correctly, this guy is going to, where is he? I guess he's just here. Um, I believe that by having him here, he's going to cause the morale of the Legion to go up. This is, of course, for replenishing tactical items, and then, of course, recruiting, which we can start to apply recruiters, although this one's as good as any. So let's do that. Um, this is who we have. We probably want to make sure we have all people that are loyal, but on the same token, I don't want to start over. So like this is level 4, right? This is level 3. You got to be mindful of that. And then over here, right now we're being run by all level 3s, so we could theoretically get a level 4, but like this one, it's level 3, but I'm ready to get 2 wheels out of this. All right, let's go. Let's go do the pacification quest, wherever that is. Oh, that's right. We came back here because we wanted to get the iron mine and all that jazz. Yep, I'm tracking. And here you can see some of the legionary came home. All right, I can only put one trusted companion here. I really like him. And then let's get another heavy. That's a healer, a rogue, an archer. What do I got? Let's do another archer. Oh, this is an interesting one. Destroy all 7 weapon bundles. Pick up torches from a campfire or bonfire. So we got these guys down the hill. We can be on either side. That is very interesting. All right. And then there's our campfire. We can. How many torches does it have? It doesn't say. We got a campfire over here as well. All right. Well, let's start with our heavy. Our heavy should start here, so we can grab a torch. Our next heavy. I feel like I should start right next to him. This is our rogue type. We'll put him here. So we can grab that torch. Now this archer has fire arrows. So we can put it right there. Healer. I'm going to grab a torch. And this archer does not have fire arrows. Has barbed arrows, but not fire. Makes it interesting. So I'm going to put him here. And here we go. Alright, so first thing we should do, grab one of those, come back to where it's green. Can't throw... Oh, that one might work. It might work. Alright, let's shoot somebody then. See, he's got a grenade. Don't like him. So does he. So we're going to shoot that one. I think that's the better move right now. Of course I can shoot fire. I'm not worried at the moment. This is... See, we can jump down. So we're going to run down the hill. Perfecto. The next guy... Run down. Perfecto. Alright, so that's those two. We got fires going pretty decently on all three of these carts. Probably would be best to get over to here. I gotta worry about that grenade guy. So we got every cart on fire except for this one. And then technically the rear one here is not on fire, and technically that's not. So we got a fire next to it and a fire next to that one. So how do I want to deal with this? Do I run here, which they could run up and attack? I don't think so. If I go next to my other one, I think he's going to throw a grenade and hit a whole bunch of us at once. I don't like that either. So I'm going to run. And I think I clicked on the wrong spot. I did. I meant to click here. And I'm going to go ahead and light this one directly. So we got every one of them lit except for this one in the rear and this one. And turn. Yep.
We will wait here for the enemy to come.
You can wait there all you like. We're all going after that archer. Alright, he's got to get out of there. Alright, so we can... Well, if I jump down... Yeah, this is a pickle. Yeah, definitely got to get out of there. I'm going to run as far away from everybody as I can. Flip it over.
Little help here? Here you go. Be careful next time.
Gotta stop the burning. We got an archer here. See, I can't see the target. It's really bizarre. Still can't see the target. So do that, run away. I could dive in and get backwards, or I could worry about these guys. I don't know what the right call is on this one. I mean, I'd definitely be getting into the thick of it if I'm down here. I'm gonna wait, decide what to do with him. These two, I feel like I need to come over and help the archer. And I will. I just need that to get on fire. And it's crazy, because, like, I can't see it. Alright, that's done. And I feel like I need to run away. That does not feel like it's far enough. This feels like I'm running right into their hands. But as long as I don't jump down, I don't think they can get me. So now it's back to him. What do? I feel like this is my guy. It's a range 2. Interesting. Can't reach the height, it said. And that's it. He's at least crippled. That's right. This does more damage against... Nope, not crippled. Alright, that was perfect there. That was perfect there.
We'll face them together.
Now they're coming. Yeah, that's not cool. Alright, they could reach. I was wrong.
I'll hold you back for as long as it takes.
That's now on fire. I gotta get away. Which means... just run up the hill. I don't know. I'm gonna get attacked. I could rebuke him. Back up one space, but then I got him to attack me. Come on down. Hit 2 at once. Of course. Might be nice to come this way because of that jerk. I got an idea. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna run as far as I can. And then we're gonna do that should finish him.
I see them. Let's get those bastards. Stand your ground. Let them come to us.
Yeah, stand your ground in the middle of the fire. See what I think about that. Alright. Alright, knock back. Oh, we'll do... That finished him off. That finished him off. It's looking good. That didn't do anything. I don't think this is because he still has shields.
We are well protected here.
Yeah, you are. Just stay right there.
Let's get them!
Hang on, friends. We're here to save you.
Oh, some of the fire went out. You're very well protected there, mister. Just stay right there. Oh, that went through the shield. Problem is, I can now hit him though. He's at least on fire. I can't get this guy in there though. I have to run all the way around. But I shall do so. Then I have this one. Better to have him dead. These two might come in and attack me in some capacity. Yep.
As
You knew
soon
that
as
was
I
gonna be
see
a
them,
problem.
we stay here. They must fight on our terms. Hit me with your best shot. Come on.
I didn't know Pat Benatar was in this game.
They are too strong.
See? Fire away. Dint, 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 dint. Alright, that was not bad. I never fought that mission before. I sort of like that one. Oh, remember the left alt? Now I got that song going through my head. By the way, in my other playthrough I was doing, the one that I'm not recording, I did figure out, let me get this item picked up first. So remember we disassembled stuff. So we have Sonero's cloth, Bestia's arm plating, all these things, like right there, oh no, not that one. Everybody has something. So I don't know where his went. Right here, Kaiso's. So it's totally okay to disassemble these. They actually get reassembled later into cool stuff. Very cool stuff, in fact. Um, so he has a helmet flume, as you can see, and everybody has something. She does too. So right now, none of these armors are better than hers, but you could technically do that one as well. And then she has an old hood as well. I guess I don't have any hoods at the moment. But anyways, you can take them all apart. Um, we'll do more later. Another one over here. Right, so now that we got the hood, there we go. The assassin's garb's probably better than what she had anyways. And then this one here also. I think one of them had a weapon. I can't remember. But like I said, we'll eventually get them all. And you have to have the workshop built first, of course. But we're almost there. When you unlock this region, that's what allows you to get that workshop. Yep, so the sector's conquered. Blah, blah, blah. And first thing we gotta do is grab this iron mine. However, it is guarded. See the red there? There's actual troops. So we will actually do an invasion. But that's nothing our troops can't handle. And I'm just looking to see. Looks like we can go there. So let's resolve the Battle of the Iron Mine. That'll let us probably get this guy upgraded.
How do you wish to deploy?
We just need one more. So this will address the lack of cavalry.
Our ranks reach the enemy lines.
We definitely unlocked the loot reward. Man, isn't it going to be beautiful if we can ever get the loot reward legendary. So here you can see we have infantry and cavalry. Right now this is going to reduce us further in cavalry, but get the infantry back up. I think I like that one better.
About to break.
They're reducing the wheel, but we don't care anymore. This is the only one that brings up cavalry, so we'll do this one.
The battle is won!
And now we gotta decide. So we have 5 morale, it's already up. I think, do we want to reduce the size of the enemy? Which does reduce it substantially. I think I want to show mercy. Keep our Legion power up. And there it is. Oh my gosh. All 3 of them? Look at that. That's fantastic. So now I can have one of the other ones. I wonder what... Oh my gosh. What just happened there? That was fantastic. Okay, so now they. Oh, we got the iron mine. There are no bridges here. Alright, so Terra Sidious has an arm injury. So we go to triage. Alright, that's this dude. And we'll have Cineros treat him. So you can see it's a fracture, 15%, it's going to get worse. And then when you treat him, the risk goes to 0. We were planning to go pick up all this stuff, but I think we should go back. Alright, the Legion's there, and we need the tannery. I should have waited for them to do the tannery first. Alright. Get him in there to heal. This is probably quicker. We have to wait, because in order to upgrade the base, you have to actually be in the base. I can't do it remotely. There's no work from home on this one. You can see it's going to be another hour. Done. Alright, so the outpost management is what I want to do. And we can now upgrade the armory. So you can see that picnic table got converted into a workbench. And all kinds of stuff happens here now. We can craft. It's basically explaining you need all the resources, blah blah blah. Alright, couple of things. We have a boatload of recipes. This is where the color coding comes in, because these are regular items. I think those are good or whatever. And then these are more of the rare ones, which are the nice ones. I think they're called pristine in this game. And then these are the unique ones, which, by the way, is the one that uses Cineros toga cloth. So this will make a better version of his toga. Now what's interesting is the armor looks like it's still 0. So we'll see. We'll see how good they really are. Upgrading items is an interesting one. So for example, you have Archelaus' sword here. You can spend resources. We would need a sword blade, but assuming we had it, it would then upgrade the item, and it adds, you can add extra stuff. Like this becomes a drop down list. So you can add extra piercing damage, extra slashing damage, extra blah blah blah. So that's the thing, and then like here, all slashing damage applies bleeding status, which makes this an awesome sword. But these items, like this bow, again, we're missing a piece of something. Where's something I can upgrade? This one. You need a forge. So we're not quite there yet, but once you have a forge, then you can upgrade these items. And then modify is the one I was actually thinking of. I apologize. Modify is I take this and see how it has the extra piercing damage. of 1. I can change it to bludgeoning damage of 1 to 2, or extra slashing damage to bludgeoning damage or whatever. Um, the slashing damage is the better one because these skills are slashing. See, those are both slashing damage attacks. So neither of these really matter. And then, so I want to do. I can modify it so now it does bludgeoning damage. Ah, that's interesting. I don't want to modify it to do that. Maybe this is the case where, okay, now it has both of them. Yeah, so you have to play around with it. But the point, though, is you can modify your existing weapons. It really doesn't hurt anything other than you're just adding these extra modifiers to it. And then, of course, this is your generating stuff from scratch. So first things first, the only people who have the special items are yourself, and then you got like it could be buried in all this stuff because you didn't you know pay attention and upgrade. So let me just make sure. So let's do this. We're just extracting. And if any of these items belonged to a particular person, they would end up in the. And same for the weapons. Let's make sure instead of newest, sort them by quality. I just like to see, for example, that looks better than what they have. And once we're satisfied, we're going to do the same thing. Get a lot of salvage here. Really good stuff. I don't know if you saw we got a bowstring. I'm going to keep this. I think we might need that. Alright. Now we look at ourselves. So Archelaus' sword is with him right here. This is his armor. Ooh, he's naked. Alright, and then where those are done. We already messed with her. We got the Bestia stuff we need to look at because Bestia is not. Oh, here's the other thing. None of these guys you hire have unique equipment. Only the companions. So Bestia is the one that I'm missing. I clicked through these. So we close out of all this, and then we come back to here. And here you can see the Gladiator Plumata. So we're going to go ahead and craft that. And then his helmet. And his armor. And her armor. Her hood. His toga. And there should have been something in here. Oh, that was it. That's Bestia's Plumata. Now, we can make items. It's just I don't know if they're going to be any better. If we do make something, it should be purple, right? Like an assassin garb, assassin cowl, one of these. At this point, I don't know what I need to make yet. Oh, this dagger does look awesome. It really does look awesome. So we might want to make that dagger and see, like, it rolls weapon skills. randomly. So you can make like several of these and they all have different abilities. But right now we got hours and hours of stuff queued up. Yes. We have to assign someone. And he has to have the... Oh, you mean to tell me I didn't hire anybody? Oh, here we go. Done. And that one's got 19 hours left. I'm willing to bet that he does not have any more items that are unique. But you know what? We got a whole day of waiting anyways for the stuff that is currently being built. So I do not know how to pass time while in town. So unfortunately we have to wait for the load screen. I also I'm like literally don't have armor on one of my guys, so I don't know if I want to risk going into enemy territory in case some kind of event pops up. But I can keep the Legionnaires going. See, we got one item ready. Another item's ready. Dispatch the Legion again. Now this is an interesting one. You're gonna spend... Well, no, you don't spend money. You actually get money for this one. Yeah, let's do the mission. That sounds awesome. Alright, let's go in. See how well we're doing. We're gonna take years. There's no time limit. I do like that they add that in there because it is always in the back of your mind. Like, am I wasting time? And, you know, because every time you hit the space bar and time's going by, you know, is it causing something bad to happen? Alright, so we got 4 awesome items. Or I hope they're awesome. Let's find out. And here they are. And of course, they can only be worn by the right person. So obviously, this is better than no armor. What did it do? It grants the Indomitable status effect, which lets the wearer automatically revive for 1 turn if they're down. That sounds awesome. Yeah, these are awesome. And it does have -4 movement, 28% shield strength, and bludgeoning resistance. Okay. Then this, taunt a random enemy when you inflict a critical hit. Not a problem. Okay, I can't do that. I see. This is a sword that would go best with a dagger. But that's alright. I like it the way it is. Then we have her. See, in comparison, the all resistances is better with the new armor. The piercing and health bonus is actually better on the assassin garb. But here we go. Whenever you spend a skill charge, it has a 20% chance to be refunded. So like when you shoot a fire arrow, right, and you only have 2 of those. Yeah, I like that one. And then, must be Bestia's item. Sagittarius. Yeah, give that to him. So Bestia must not be done with his recruiting yet. Why does this have... He's got 44 minutes of all things. So we could build this. We're going to wait for a bit on that one. And again, we got that issue where we have to pass time. What kind of terribly designed game would put a time limit like that? I love it. Oh, this game was way under the radar for how good it is. Okay, so the new recruits are available because she finished, or Bestia finished his recruiting. We got the toga. I don't remember how many more items are being made. I don't think I have a way I can check. Let's go back in. Right, we got 2 more items. And Bestia is back in the mix. And he does not have any other um, unique things. But this is the big deal for your attack. If your attack kills a target, half the focus spent is refunded. I mean, it's even better for everything. So then, this is where it gets really interesting. Um, like, that's way better. Grants the low profile status if you don't kill a character for 1 turn. And then for Cineros, it does reduce it by an armor. He goes down in armor. But you can see all those green arrows. Everything's going up, including health. Using a bandage does not trigger enemy attacks of opportunity. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like these unique things. It's a very cool touch to the game. And they just have a lot of really nice touches with this game. So we have the recipe still, but we're missing the unique items. Like, we'll never have those back again unless we were to tear apart the item. It does put a random something something, so you could tear it apart and rebuild it again. Um, I don't think you should. And I don't know. I'm trying to just make all the exclamation points go away. Okay, so now if we go to modify, you can see, like, I made his toga. It's got the bludgeoning resistance. It says you can't afford any. I don't think you can modify them. It's like this one you can modify, but all these unique ones with that above, I don't think you can, which is fine. This is not a good outcome. We're at 5 of 6. We just got 1 more to go. This one, like I said, we can get to. And then we got her little doodad here. That's right, we need to talk to Cineros. So let's do that. I did not mean to do that. And then, yes, this happens as well. Sextus finally joins us.
It's good you came by. That armor Khalida is walking around in. It may have done a good job concealing her womanly attributes, but she'd be better off in something that fits, didn't it? We can do the same for any unique piece of equipment you acquire. Just know that the facilities available to me here limit how much I can improve your gear.
Basically, the thing we just did is what he's telling us
about. The
about.
consul thought it would be best to send me over and help you out.
Alright, Cineros.
I've been told you need to discuss something.
Show him the secret correspondence.
Interesting. Now, this is certainly the authentic seal of King Mithridates. The correspondence seems quite extensive, too. You have years' worth of letters here. I am confident I could forge Mithridates' handwriting based on this. It's certainly worth the attempt. In the worst-case scenario, he will see through the ruse and stay put. But if he does take the bait and come alone, we could apprehend him then, solving the matter with no bloodshed. I'm glad you see it this way. I am sympathetic to Zenobia's cause, but in my opinion, political assassination is quite far beneath people of your station and importance. I shall begin at once. It will not take long, I think.
Okay, so I do think we actually have to wait. Or no, maybe it's done.
Salve.
I believe it is done. Now we recruited more people because we put, what's his name? So like we don't have an architect or we don't have both of these. Like we have this, but not that is what I'm trying to say. And not that combined. So, do we have anybody that's disgruntled? We do have a few indifferents. Beyond that, we're okay. Like this guy is level 2. And he's hesitant. He's a good candidate to get rid of. His skill, though, is he is the architect. Or, I'm sorry, he does have those 2 skills I was talking about. But if we replace him, the problem is he's a Velace. Or, whatever. We do have 2 of them. We're going to end up with a lot of princeps in our party. 4 of them, in fact. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So what I'm thinking of doing is hiring him and replacing the other one. Skill for skill, they're the same. But he's only level 3, right? So it'd be nice to get a level 4 if we can. But the difference is the level 4s, they do have extra skill points spent. And they got slightly more skills here, but we're not hiring them for that purpose. We do have some hesitant guys, and our favorite guy... Oh, didn't it? I thought that third wheel filled up last time. Look at that. His third wheel's not filled up anymore. That must have been some kind of graphical glitch. Alright, I think we need to dismiss him. And then we're going to recruit. I think that's the one. No, that's the one. He's a special recruit. He will remain available to the end of your campaign even when the list is refreshed. Well, if he's a special recruit, we're hiring him back. Meat's back on the menu, boys. I don't know what makes him special, but we'll keep him. Even though he's level 2. Let's go do some questing. Okay, so now that we got the forged documents, we need to go back to the temple. Soon lose all sense of where you're heading. I think if I turn back, I just lose some food. I'm okay with that. Alright, so we're walking. Now we could try to take this. Attack the outpost. Yeah, they're going to start attacking us. Let's send one of our Praetorians. Well, let's send this guy. So what that's going to do is that's going to harass the Legion, who is very likely... Who are they going to attack? Yep, they're attacking us here. So the Legion needs to stay. I mean, I'm going to dispatch them to go to the hunting grounds, but... because we're not being attacked anytime soon. We gained 58 rations. This time we'll have Cineros with us. Who should be the last one? We already have... That's right, in this game I'm not a Princeps. I'm one of those staff dudes. So we do... See, I'm so used to playing a Princeps in my other playthrough. So yeah, we can bring another Princeps with us, and we got this Gaius one. We'll put in Lucius. I don't know which one's better. Oops. Okay. So I think we just need to talk to Zenobia here of the Palmyran Empire.
Good to see you again. Any news about our... Oh, this is a clever ploy. I didn't expect this at all. Very good. Yes. You plan to kill him there?
I'm not going to tell her.
I recommend you make up your mind before you confront him there. Best not to let him... Theophilus will get this letter from Mithridates. I trust you...
Right, so then we gotta go to a fake meeting site. Oh, we do have one more thing to do here. That's this dude. Pigris. Or Pygris.
The Man Crusher. At last, we meet.
It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Wait, what? Man Crusher? Are you serious? That's a euphemism, surely.
I'm afraid not. And nothing good ever came out of that name. I greet you, young man. I was indeed known as the Man-Crusher of Alicarnassus. But my past life is a distant memory now. Tell your master I don't fight for sport anymore.
Cheater! I'm not here to hire you. I'm here for vengeance.
I have so many questions.
1 second. Alright, so...
Pigres, son of Diocles, son of Diodorus, spear thrower and Pancration athlete. Champion, of course.
Diodoros, you are his grandchild. Is he still alive?
Grief has turned him into a husk of the man he once was, but he is indeed still alive. Cheater!
I don't know... Yeah, let's try this.
You are Roman, aren't you? You would know that when a person is wronged, they are entitled to vengeance.
It doesn't exactly work like that, kid. And Roman law applies only to Romans.
I don't care if your laws apply to me or not. You are familiar with the concept of reciprocity. That's what matters. Cineros, the man-crusher of Halicarnassus, stole the Olympic trophy instead of facing my grandfather Diodorus in a fair contest of Pancration.
I certainly didn't see this coming. Cinerus is a thief, huh?
I reject that characterization of me. I've stolen only once. That hardly constitutes a habit. You should know, young man. As a result of my actions, Halicarnassus was expelled from the Union. I've paid for my crimes.
I am told you were exiled and sold as a servus. That still doesn't satisfy my grandfather's honor. The trophy belongs to my family. Give it back!
This event was a lifetime ago. Even if the trophy were still in Halicarnassus, my exile remains in place. They wouldn't let me in.
I, Pigres, accept this challenge in my grandfather's name. He is a frail old man who can barely lift his finger now. But you can accept me.
Wait. Pigres is a professional wrestler in his prime. Cinerus, however formidable, is an old man. He doesn't stand a chance against...
You're right, Centurio, but what is? Perhaps this is how it's...
Let us make it fair, then. I shall represent Cineros.
Why would I fight you? You are not a side in this conflict. It is Cineros who committed the offense.
I may not know anything about your customs, but I know what you are. You are Diodorus' champion. Now accept me as Cineros' champion.
You don't have to do this for me, Bestia.
There's nothing to say, but you could cheer for me. Pigres the wrestler, prepare yourself.
Alright, this is a very different outcome than the last time I
Let's
did
see
this.
what a gladiator knows of Pancration.
He, like, breaks Cineros' arm.
You're not as scary as you look. Strength is no match for skill, gladiator.
I'm just testing your defenses. Where did your grin go, wrestler? You were so triumphant a moment ago.
Is that all you got?
This is funny.
Oh, it's not over yet. I think you broke my collarbone.
Your footwork is sloppy. Come on, get back up.
Enough! It hurts too much. You win. I have brought shame to my family. I do not know how I will face Diodorus after this. Please leave.
Alright, so the last time I did this, like I said, Cineros got his arm broken. It was like a serious injury. I don't know how you get a torso injury and it's a fracture, but I guess, you know, maybe he broke a rib. So we'll go ahead and treat him. And this was awesome. Glad to see him fill in. And then later on, somewhere later, I don't remember where, I think it was actually back in camp, the Didoros, or whatever his grandpa is, shows up, and he seems to be way better than this guy described him to be. And he calls his grandson a knucklehead and hugs Cineros and tells him bygones are bygones, or whatever. And but yeah, Cineros had the broken arm or whatever as a result. And then while we're doing this, I know the Legion's walking back. We don't have the attack symbol up. The place we're trying to go to, there's something wrong. It should be... maybe we gotta do... Nope. There we go, let's track that one. There we go. I don't remember who's who in terms of skills. I do remember this being really simple. I don't even think there's a battle here.
You! What is going on here? I did not expect such low deception from a Roman. What do you want? Surely you have not looked.
You can keep your life, traitor. But nothing else besides.
Curse you, woman. I should have known you were. Do you not understand that everything I've done was to ensure the safety and prosperity of Musia?
My husband was not perfect, but he was a good man and a wise ruler.
Please, Roman, you have been manipulated. Maro was utterly indifferent to the needs or wishes of the people. He governed only to enrich himself and his closest friends. Everything I've done was to protect our people and our city. Maro wanted to throw away the...
My Maro didn't want a war either, but Mithridates did not request our opinion. Kitsikos held against Mithridates as we should have.
We are not Kitsikos. Thousands would have died for nothing, and the city would have burned. Yes, I swear it, by Apollon Alexikakos.
You can't! I demand justice for my husband! He's only saying these things because you have a knife to his throat. He'll turn on you just as he turned on us.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So, we kill Theophilus, who was a jerk. You murdered a Roman governor. We apprehend him, treated as a prisoner of war. He kills Zenobia. Apprehends Zenobia. I believe him, and then she goes back to camp. Wow. So, I don't really care for this woman very much, but I think she is honest that her husband really was killed, and then again, more or less confessed it, although he was trying to be sanctimonious about it. He just agreed that he was going to help me, but I would have to either apprehend or kill her to make that happen. I do need the troops. So I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'm getting a look. I've never done that before. um,
You son of a whore! You can't do this to me! I demand justice!
oh,
Thank you. You've made the right decision. I will begin the preparations to withdraw from our alliance with Pontus at once. Please meet me back at the temple. There is one more thing we must discuss.
So what's done is done. Right here. That left alt button. You need to keep that on. Look at that. There's another one over here. What else am I missing? Looking around, looking around. This takes a while for him to get to. Look at that. This thing is awesome. Now, this time, I am the person who is the Triarius, or whatever it's called. And this rod has a broad swing, affects multiple targets, attacks 4 adjacent characters, 8 to 10 damage. And then it has a heavy blow, 8 to 10 damage. And then, of course, the reach, 8 to 10 damage, 2 spaces away. It is quite phenomenal. And it also, I mean, it's doing a whole 2 extra damage over the one I currently have. It's a wonderful, wonderful item. And the little snake thing just makes it even cooler. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. It's worth it. That was a really good item. And then it looks like we have looks like we can add resistances. And then somebody leveled up here. This guy has skills all over the place. So if the nearest ally is at least 6 hexes away, it becomes prowling. I don't know how to leave that up. I just need to hover over it. Critical chance is doubled and the character has 20% dodge chance. I think that's what prowling is. Really good against enemy leaders. Go ahead and do that. Looks like we got 2 destroyers going on. One of my gripes with this game is I spend a lot of time waiting at load screens. Alright. Alright. Talking to Theoliphus, or whoever his name is. It's such a long walk.
You know he won't. How long will you let him string you along like this?
Oh, he's up here somewhere. Where is he? There.
You made the right choice back there. Musia will be safe and prosperous under my stewardship. The people know I care for their well-being, and that I will be a strong representative for them in our dealings with Rome. I have already begun writing the declarations of withdrawal. But first, I have an opportunity which I believe will give you a leg up against your foe. You are wise to. He is a formidable warlord, and I can get you into his camp unnoticed. I understand the danger, but the potential rewards are great. Think of what you... There is no catch. I just need you to do one small thing while you're there. This is not for me. It is for the long-term peace and stability of the whole province of Asia Minor. A contract was written between Mithridates and Musia. I need that contract to be found and destroyed. It promises that Musia will gain control of Troas after the war is at an end. That is precisely what I fear. A small group of Pontic scouts are camped nearby. Kill them and use their uniforms to disguise yourself. I would recommend that you go by yourself and get a first-hand impression of his forces. You may be able to bring one of your most trusted people as well.
Not a bad plan, if I'm being honest. Bold, but the best spycraft always is.
I'd expect it to be found in the king's personal tent. Our alliance is not based on such close trust. I would never be allowed inside his command area. If you are fortunate, you may get to meet the king himself while you are there. Please don't do anything rash if you see him, however. You will be surrounded by his soldiers.
Mithridates Megas is known as an excellent general. He's the first of Rome's enemies in a long time to truly threaten the peace of the Republic.
Please do. In the meantime, I will work towards withdrawing Musia from the siege.
Alright, good enough. See, the horses are right up here. The only thing, like I just talked about how many nice touches this game has. A really nice one would have been like, I can pull up the map by hitting M and then fast travel to like different spots or choose which spot I'm gonna enter. I do appreciate that I can at least leave up here without having to walk all the way back down. They got it half right. Alright, so somewhere in here is an attack. I don't know, so there's the scout camp. This is where we would get the, I mean, it's on the way. Oh, I've never done the It's Just Iron. I'm assuming there's like a 50-50 scenario where sometimes it is just iron and sometimes it's not. But we don't need that much water in the first place. There it is.
A highly defensible position, but we have the element of surprise. Let's make sure we use it well.
They seem totally oblivious. What is the point of erecting watchtowers if you do not post a lookout?
I remember this one. This is not an easy mission. First of all, you got a barricade we have to destroy just to get in. They have people standing right here that are gonna sound the alarm. There's people up here on a platform that shoot down at you, but you can't shoot back. There's a platform here they shoot from. You have to walk into here, all the way around here, and then through the back just to get back here, because this is also blocked off. Okay. Now, when I did this, though, it was daylight, and they knew I was coming, because, like, this was our Like they let us start here. The other thing was is they were shooting oil and putting us on fire and all this other nonsense. I don't know if there's a way I can like go around the back. Like I don't think there is. It's like how do you sneak in?
Hercules,
Yeah.
the enemy is upon us.
So there's like 20 health worth of stuff here. What did I do? I hit myself? Nope. It's got 3 health left. Alright. That's the one that's the pain in the butt. That guy right there. And because he's crouched, there's nothing to do. So rather than just standing there and letting them throw fire, I'm going to run past them. Maybe this one, since he's already attacked, I'll go ahead and stand back. Yeah, I don't want to hit my own guy. 8 damage is a lot of damage. Action was restored. Can't see him, can't do him. Oh, you know what? He can also run up there. And he will. We could have run up this one. Of course. All right. I gotta get out of there. My healer's way back here.
me a scratch, you big baby.
She likes talking to herself.
Help me, and I shall vanquish our enemies.
Help me!
Stand still. I've got you.
Healing each other. Those two jerks.
Move forth, my friends. I'll cover you.
Man, they're brutal. Get a bonus action. I don't understand why. I still haven't figured that out yet. What the magic formula is for this.
I need help to go on. Defensive formation, slow and steady.
It's all right. You're going to live.
We are well protected here. Be ready.
Here it comes.
Stay here. They must fight on our terms.
May I request some help, please?
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight.
Over here! Help! I need a hand!
Now that I can refresh tactical items, I don't have to be so stingy with using them.
This is the last one.
It's a little tough. Definitely had to use some healing bandages.
Please, don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. There is. The sentry will ask, has your journey been long? You must answer, we have many more miles to cover towards Rome.
Cheeky bastards.
What? But... Fine.
We can't spare this man. If anyone learns...
I won't tell anyone. I promise.
I'm not spending $1,000.
No, please.
I don't understand why, the choices were bribe him or kill him when you could have just simply held him until after it was over. More than one way to guarantee silence. I mean, and I guess killing him is the easiest. Oh, come on, they do this all the time. Maybe if we pick up from this guy. And we did not get that guy's stuff. Ah. Never had so much trouble picking up loot. It's always this playthrough. I wish it was a different button than the move button. I guess it's not worth it. But that's the holy hand grenade of charisma. All right. Well, the good news is they're not going to make me put on the uniforms just because. The Greek fire jar, pretty awesome. Okay, so we have this is one of our last regions we need to capture. There is actually another region over here that you can capture. So even though it says 6 of 6, there's actually a 7th. I know I didn't do a good job of showing you, but the Mitsia, which is here, this is the war camp. Now that we got the uniforms, we can try to infiltrate this war crate camp. This is also where Troas is, which is that mission I keep telling you that comes later. All that is up here. The reason I bring this up is we've been taking like these regions here and the island of Lesbos, which has 3. And then this is 4, this is 5, this one will be 6. These guys have like 1,500 troops, roughly. This one has 300,000 troops. It gets in a tremendous amount. And so, anyways, we got what we need to get going. I'm not going to be able to take this until after I secure the 6 of 6. This little mission where I infiltrate it's really a side thing, and because I sided with what's his face instead of Zenobia, I honestly don't know what's going to happen next because I've never done this before, as you saw from my achievement. All right, we are going to save the game here, and I gotta YouTube load me Bob. And we will be back some other time. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.